Capri Auto New Haven. Starting back in the number 18th position is sponsored by the Auto Center, Town and Country, R&R Glass, and Auto Center Towing. Then we go to the 23 of Danny Green. Danny hails from Old Saybrook in the Saybrook Sunoco, Sprucey Hills Nursery entry. Then we go to the number 22 automobile. That's Ernie LaRose out of Plainfield, the Village Electric, MY Bison Trucking. Then we go to the Concy cars, the 26 CT. That's Darren Thomas, outside Thomas, John Connell in the 78X, and we're about to take the first green flag of the afternoon. Crazy Charlie Verhaeten starts next, along with Jimmy Belisle, the 54 of Teddy Harlow, and the 50L of Louis Belisle. And that's your starting lineup as 26 cars take the green flag for this 20-lap dash. Bobby Bruce, leader of lap number 1, being challenged by the 46 of Joe Macknick. Then we have the 12X of Joey Coates and the 27X of Eddie Reed Jr. in hot pursuit. John Faulkner in the 03, not far behind. Then it's Alan Coates. But we've got trouble on the front straightaway. Somebody lost a tire. And Kenny Cassidy's number 11, Crazy Charlie in the 52. Jimmy Dowda in the 89X in the 1. Came up just a bit short of the championship, but he'd like to start this 1992 season off in the right manner. That is by winning this afternoon's 20-lapper. Trying to really accomplish a strong task this afternoon. Now back to the 4th spot, but he's more than capable of climbing to the front. Quickly back under green. The drivers are just as anxious as we are to get this event underway. This is where they make the money, get the points, and that's what racing's all about. Action up front, John Faulkner looking to make it 3 wide, but trouble way at the back. Jimmy Dowda goes around, Louis Belisle goes around, Craig Garrett's around, Ernie LaRose is around. Everybody clears off but Ernie LaRose. Correct that, that's Louis Belisle stuck on the backstretch. We're still on the green, but I think the yellow is about to come out. Yes, the yellow flag. Coates on the outside, they accelerate off the 4th turn, and we're back on the green. A highly competitive field of limited Sportsman cars on hand this afternoon. These are the fastest 26 after qualifying. Now we're down a few more. And as you can see, not too many drivers falling off the pace. The pack stays tightly bunched through the turn, slip sliding, slam bang. But everybody, at the present at least, stays pointed in the right direction. Few bumpers have been bent. A little paint has been swapped. But everything looks A-OK. A challenge starting for the lead. As Joey Coates down on the inside, looking to take the short way around and get around Bobby Bruce in the 05. Coates has the edge off that 4th turn. John Faulkner waiting in the wings. Bobby Bruce dropping back to the number 2 position as Faulkner looks to the inside. John Faulkner with the best appearing limited Sportsman. Also one of the stronger competitors. But don't count out Joe Macknick, Eddie Reed Jr., Pat Dinellen. They're all still in the thick of the battle. And we've still got enough laps to go where they can make their presence felt. Joey Coates in the TLB Auto Machine 12X, setting sail. John Faulkner about 3 car lengths behind, maybe it's only 2. It changes as they come off the turn and down the straightaway, then back into the next turn. Glenn Moss battling with Alan Coates in the middle of the pack as our defending champion right in front, as Mike Holdridge in the 82 has broken free, has some clear racetrack in front. Let's see if he can use that to his advantage to catch up with the top 6 cars. Holdridge moves into 7th, but it's a distant 7th as the field has become somewhat separated. Just past the halfway mark. It looks as though we have 10 down and 10 to go, as young Joey Coates continues to add to his advantage over John Faulkner. Danny Green somewhat off the pace with car number 23, a brand new automobile for today's outing. But evidently mechanical problems have set in as Green looks to pull it off the speedway on the backstretch. Evidently Green changes his mind and stays out. He's down on the apron, out of harm's way. And it looks as though we're about ready to approach the 15-lap mark with 5 laps to go. And Joey Coates pretty well in hand with the TLB Auto Machine 12X running to perfection. Picking his way through traffic rather nicely. He threads the needle on the backstretch, but John Faulkner comes to life with the 03. A couple of slower cars being motioned down to the inside, but it looks as though they're having trouble holding their cars down as Eddie Reed Jr. takes advantage, and Joey Coates goes up in a puff of smoke on the backstretch. What looked to John Faulkner looking for his first win of the year. All of a sudden finds himself up front. Let's see if he can hang on. Back to Green, less than 3 laps to go right now. Alan Coates in trouble now with car number 12 as he's high up on the marbles in between turn 1 and 2. Looks as though the car is quit and he's heading to the infield. Macdick in trouble as well with car number 46. After a strong performance early on, we got trouble on the front straightaway. Crazy Charlie goes around. Looks as though...
White flag due out this time by John Faulkner, looking for feature win number 1 in 1992. He leads Ed Reed Jr. in the 27X. The 05 of Bobby Bruce running in the 3rd spot, running 4th. This is 07 of Pat Tonellin. Glenn Boss driving the 11X. Checkered flag in hand, final time. Out of turn number 4 is John Faulkner with the best appearing limited sportsman in 1992 as he looks to pick up another trophy this afternoon. As John Faulkner picks up the win in Busch Blast Off 1992. And he'll be having a word with your feature winner. Once again, that's John Faulkner driving the Fitchville Auto Reliable Oil sponsored Chevrolet.
Well, the Reynolds Welding Fitchville Auto Engine Works sponsored number 03 not only looks good, but boy does it hustle around the racetrack. As John Faulkner picks up his first win of the 1992 season, he did it the hard way. He battled his way to the front. Best appearing car, you pick up the first win of the year. What do you got left for 1992?
Many more, hopefully.
Oh, that don't sound bad. How about it, folks? Think John's going to make it another time or two in the victory lane?
I hope so. The boys worked hard for it.
The boys worked hard. It's a long season. The car's running good. It's looking good. Will it look as good next Saturday night when you come back to start off the regular season?
Yeah, it looked pretty good for a couple of weeks.
Well, all right, John, we're going to hold you to that. We cruise over there. Everybody wants their picture taken. John Faulkner, once again, congratulations on the first one of the year.